Okay, so now I have my mug hollowed out and I have rounded the edges to make it more comfortable to drink with. I'm going to want to inspect the inside of my mug before I continue to make sure that everything looks good for the interior of my mug. In order to inspect the inside, I'm actually going to use the splitting tool to split my mug in half so I can take a look at the inside. Okay, so to begin with, what I need to do is create a polyline that cuts through the center of my mug. Okay, so I'm going to rotate this to the top view so I can kind of see where the center point is of my mug, and I'm going to go ahead to sketch, and then polyline is what I'm selecting. The surface I'm going to be creating it is on the bottom surface on my grid space, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select my grid space. Now I need to create a point that goes through the center point. So I turned on my linear snap to 1 so it's a little easier for me to work with, and I'm going to click here and I'm going to see if I can go through the center point. Okay, and with mine you can't really see the line, but you should be able to see it. Now if I click over here, I can see that I missed my center point. I actually need to go one more up to get my center point. So I'm going to undo and I'm going to try one more time. So I'm going to select sketch, polyline, I'll click one more grid space up, I'll come across and I will click on the other side, and now my polyline is going through. I can press escape and that will end my drawing once I've selected my polyline. So now I have a line going through the center point of my mug. Okay. From there I am going to go to modify, okay, and I'm going to select split solid. Okay, and I'm going to use this polyline to split my mug in half, so split solid. Okay, now the body that I want to split, that's what's selected right now. That is my mug, so I'm going to click with bodies to split select, and I'm going to click on my mug. Okay, now I'm going to click the thing that says splitting entity, and that is what is splitting that body. That's the object that will be splitting my body. Okay, and that is my polyline. So with splitting entity selected, I'm going to select my polyline. Okay, it will then create a red plane, okay, that you can see is going through the point where it's going to be splitting. Okay, if everything looks good, I'm going to go ahead and press enter, and that is going to split my object in two. Now I can grab one side and I can pull it away, and I can rotate, and I can see what the interior of my mug looks like. Okay, at this point, if I have anything that I'm unhappy with, I can go back and correct it. Okay, if I'm happy with what my mug looks like and I'm ready to continue on, I'm just going to undo back until I get rid of the polyline and my mug is back together, and I can now continue on and create a handle for the mug.